Huawei Kepler MateBook D14. Review deal discount unboxing setup. I've been looking for a backup, replacement Ultrabook and I've spent hours in Best Buy testing every model. I've got a 2015 horsepower Spectre, that I paid $1,600 for, and I never imagined finding anything better. But the Ryzen Huawei MateBook absolutely wipes the floor with everything that's on the market. Here are a few reasons why. The keyboard is literally the best I've ever used. Perfection. Key stabilization is incredible, the travel is low but the actuation force is so low I find myself not bottoming out on keys like I do on my other laptops. I can already type faster and with greater accuracy. I can get a solid 100 words per minute which I can't do on my other keyboards, and I've had this thing for 2 hours. It's also a very quiet keyboard and doesn't rattle or click loudly like MacBooks. The Ryzen Vega 8 integrated graphics is about twice as fast as the Intel HD 620, which 99.9% of laptops made within the last year use, many of which, like the 13 inches Dell XPS, can cost thousands of dollars. It's nearly identical in performance to the 13-inch MacBook Pro, and is half as fast as a mobile 1050 dedicated GPU. In other words, it has a much higher capability to play games and do things like image, audio, and video editing. It will be several years before Intel's integrated graphics capabilities can catch up to Ryzen, which I think makes the MateBook a perfect college laptop that you shouldn't have to replace. The display is 1920 by 1080, and glossy, which some people don't like, but it looks great. It's hard to describe but there's a clear difference between the screen of the MateBook and something like a Dell Inspiron. Brightness output is, if my source is good, 250 nits. That's plenty for indoor use and even outdoor use as long as the sun isn't pointed at the screen. Build quality rivals that of laptops in the $1,000 plus range. It doesn't quite feel as premium as a MacBook Pro or a Dell XPS, but considering that it costs half as much, it's remarkable. The speakers are amazing for a laptop. There's not much bass, but there's no distortion, no muddiness, no bleed between frequency ranges. All things considered, the only real competitor with similar specs is the HP Envy X360, costing $980-ish. I'm an HP fanboy, okay. But I've tried that model and there is nothing that the MateBook doesn't do better. I have 3 very minor complaints about this machine. 1. The touchpad doesn't feel as accurate as ones I am used to. I also think it has too much friction, though I have been spoiled by my Spectre, which has one of the slickest trackpads on the market. 2nd, there is no fingerprint reader or Windows Hello on this model. 3rd, you can't open the display with one finger. I don't know why I'm complaining about these things when this machine costs $629 and knocks everything else out of the park. Edit from more testing. Thermals are great. There are 2 heat pipes, apparently. With the Vega 8 I was able to play Guild Wars 2 at medium settings with little thermal throttling. So esports games like Fortnite or casual games will run excellently. One big downside to me, since I'm a musician, is the headset jack isn't shielded very well. There is more white noise in the sound than other laptops, and it's the only thing about the MateBook D that doesn't feel premium. I'm probably going to shell out $100 to have something decent put in, but still, overall value is great. You can throttle the CPU to 85%-ish in power settings and the fan will never turn on for normal productivity work. At 85% the boost speed is still faster than base clock, so it's not a speed loss you'll likely notice. Just buy it. Special discounts on product. Get the discount link in the description box.